Hi, my name is Joshua Brown. I am the co-founder and CEO of Wazo Inc., and I'm here to show you one of our new tools that we built for internal data science called Song, which we codenamed Songbird, which is kind of a clever word for the data harmony we feel from using this application. And just to show you a little bit of an example today, I have integrated Songbird allows any CSV data set to automatically um, be uploaded into our web application. But today, I took a data set from the Queensland Government, from the data.qld.gov.au, and I basically went through and I saw that it seems that there's these government dashboards being pumped out every single month as public information. And so I thought we'd do a little bit of an analytics on that data set. And so we tapped straight into the API here to pull live data from those data sets, and it's represented right here on our data dashboard. All right. So as you can see, Songbird Harmony automatically loads a sample of the data set. It formats it for us, and it gives us just a quick little blurb so that we can use that to create our analytics. As you can see, we have a total of 159 rows over 20 columns. So we're going to get started. I thought one of the interesting things when I was playing around with the data set was to show kind of how the relative budget changes over time as a project progresses within the Queensland Government. So we're going to start out by setting up that data set. So this is all unformatted data. We're going to start a new analysis. So we're going to create a new data column, all right? And the first thing we're going to do is take the revised total estimated expenditure and subtract it from the original total estimated expenditure. And we're just going to call that temp for now. And that's going to give us a new data column right over here from that temp analysis. But to get the relative budget change, we're going to then divide that temporary column, which is now updated here, by the original. Very similar to any Excel calculation right here, nothing too spectacular. But now we have, just to clear things up, let's go and delete that temporary variable. Okay. So now on our web app, we have this new relative budget change column for all of our data. And let's use that now for a couple more interesting analyses. So first off, we're going to visualize the data by creating a new plot of it. And one of the things that I thought, just looking at it from a human's perspective, was to show how the percent complete maps with this new budget change. And it was relative budget change is what I named it right there. We're going to plot it as a scatter plot. And this now goes to our dashboard, populates our dashboard. So this is just showing how as a project completes, it shows us how the budget changes from the project administrators as the project goes on. So it's nice to see our data in this way, but what if we can now utilize a machine learning algorithm to create a predictive method based on this entire data set right here, all of these features, would then use that to predict how the budget's going to change. And Songbird Harmony does all that in our backend. So some things before we get going. Songbird is able to convert all numeric. So you can see here that some of the dates are already changed into numerical value for calculations. But this text, these categorical values, Songbird's able to use those and turn them into category values that it can use to build into your models as well. So you don't even have to remove all of the categorical data for it to work. We handle all of that in our back end. But to get started, it is recommended, some of these things aren't just going to be helpful for this machine learning calculation. Let's get rid of explanatory notes, investment objectives, and a category name and category are somewhat redundant too. So let's get rid of one of those. So back over here, let's get rid of category name. get rid of the explanatory notes and investment objectives. Okay, so we filtered that all out of the data set, and now we are ready to run this through our machine learning algorithm. And we have a couple models ready to go right now, and we're working on some more as we speak. So first thing with supervised machine learning, which is what we currently offer, we have unsupervised machine learning algorithms in production and plan on rolling those out over the next couple of weeks with this tool. However, right now I'm going to show you how our new data set, which was the relative budget change, fits in with a linear regression model. And we're going to go ahead and generate that. And let's see if it worked. So we got added over to our dashboard right over here. And that's actually interesting. It was able to, with about 70% accuracy, indicate what you can see the error is labeled over here for this model. And this is without any of our advanced features such as feature reduction. There's a couple other tricks that will all be available in our documentation that'll help anyone to become their own little machine learning expert. But as this graph that it pops up is showing is how the predicted value differs from the expected value. Values on the 0 bar are perfect predictions. So it does a pretty good job with the majority of the data. There's a little bit of bias, and I'm sure if we did a couple other filtering techniques, we can make this a little bit better. But I've been going on for a while now, so I'm going to let it go. If you'd like to see us run any data in CSV or JavaScript form, can get uploaded to Songbird and be thrown into these machine learning models just as easy as I just made it. And that is our goal, to allow any Queensland Government to have their own special instance of Songbird with any user in the government being able to log in, add data sets, add data set feeds like the one I'm showing right now, which is a feed from the Queensland Government database, and start building these models, and then being able to export that data with our own API that allows, this is now a machine learning algorithm that can predict new instances of the data we just created based on these input variables. And anyone that has access to this data can call upon this new algorithm we created to build a new prediction. And we could show that as well in a further tutorial. But yeah, that's pretty much it here with what we've been building here at Songbird. It's helped us out tremendously here at Waslow just to automate a lot of our data science applications on the everyday. And it takes away the hours of coding and the cost of a AI engineer, really. So it's still a work in progress. We'd love to get feedback, and we'd love to trial it with the Queensland Government. So let us know, and have a great day.